Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Motorsport Manager. We are on coming up on race number 2 in our second season, so pretty exciting. We got telemetry building underway right now. We got 18 weeks on that, and yeah, everything else is looking pretty good. Let's check our mail. We just finished our last race, last episode, so have not checked the mail yet. 34 hours to fix the car. Yeah, our car condition is not great. Kind of goofed going into that first race, a little silly, but I think we'll be all right. Once I actually fix that, we're improving the reliability before the performance stuff. After needing to make some rather hasty repairs to, I'm going to say cheese brakes in the pits, is it a sign that you're not focusing enough on your car's reliability? It's true. I'm going to try to improve that for the next race. My mechanics need to get their act together. No, I think it's true, unfortunately. It is unfortunate. I goofed. Engine build has been finished. Nice. So we can go ahead and design another part. Do we want to just go ahead and keep doing engines? I mean, that is the thing that our designer, I think, is best at. So I do think we at least want to go for another engine. Let me check something real quick, though. If we go here and probably here to get the highest max possible, that gets us up to 227 without having any risky parts whatsoever. What is our current best? Current cars, besides the one we just built, which can go up to a... Oh, it's already maxed out. Nice. That's going to be really nice. Actually, all of our engines are currently maxed out. So we got a 148 and a 174 we can use because we can get rid of this 96 altogether. I guess what I'm really trying to get at is I'm trying to decide if I just keep designing more parts for this season, or do I go ahead and start making some parts for next season that are really, really good, that have some risk level. You know what? I think we go ahead and make another normal part, just because we want to start making our risky parts with once we get the extra slot down here, and I think that's going to be fine. Oh wow, we can actually drop the risk level by costing us $1 million more. That's interesting. That means we could use like this one right here. Let's see if we got rid of that. Put it there and there. Wow, that's actually a really nice car that we can come up with. But of course, we can come down here and make it even more risky and get another 60 on top speed, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, I don't know. For now, we're going to go ahead and do it this route and get something that can go up to 227. It's only going to cost us 1.6 mil. We've got a cushion of about, let's see, 9 races left, 900,000 apiece. That's 8 mil. We have about a cushion of about 6 million. So we have enough to make at least one more engine like this, and then maybe work on some risky ones, or at least one risky one, and kind of go from there. So yeah, let's go ahead and build this. I think this is going to be fine. And we can't improve parts while we're fixing our cars from the last race, so that's not going to be anything to worry about. So we'll just go ahead and hit continue until we get that mail come up from car repairs complete. There it is. Alright, so let's go back over here, improve parts, make sure we're fully focused on reliability this time, and don't goof it up. And we don't need to worry about that engine anymore. So we'll worry about this engine. I'm okay with this engine getting a little bit more, well, am I? If I'm working on another engine, I actually don't need to do that. Let's work on something else. Brakes probably is going to be something we do, like, not next. We'll probably do gearbox next. So I would say suspension and brakes would be good. Although, honestly, everything else is maxed out, improved already. Wow, that's incredible. It's really just the engines. So, well, I might as well throw this in here anyway. We're not focusing any time on it. We're just going to let the passive stuff go on it. So I guess it's going to be something. And then reliability, focus on... Okay, that's the other thing. We could go ahead and stop focusing on this engine. That'll be fine. Assuming that our engine will be done in time, which actually I don't know. Let's see. When's our next race? Coming up pretty soon. I guess we can go a full week ahead. Engine design finished. Yep, just before the race. So we might be able to put up enough reliability into it to make it worthwhile as well. Alright, so I'm okay with these 3. So we really don't need to do this one. There's no point. we're not going to use that engine. We're going to use the new one we make that's going to be at 50% anyway. So we're okay with improving those. We should definitely improve the brakes as well. So let's get rid of this 50. And let's improve definitely the 41% for sure. And let's try the 42% suspension. In fact, let's just do all the 40s. 48 and 45 looks like it is next. Actually, the 47 here would be more above the 48 if I'm going to go that route. All right, we'll do that. It's not going to be fixed before the race starts, but hopefully we get enough that we don't have to repair those right away, like 5 laps into the race or anything. We got some more offers over here. We can go ahead and take this one because I don't think we're getting any more anyway. 12th or above, 13th or above, 10th or above. 12th is possible. But this 13th, I think, actually comes up to being more money. It's 1.8 plus 9 is 2.7. Whereas this one is, yeah, it's way more money. I mean, we might be able to get another better offer after that. But, yeah, let's go and do this one. We might actually be able to get the 13th. I think that's actually reasonable. We can wait for more offers here, so that's going to be fine. All right, everything else good? I think so. Let's go ahead and hit next. All right. Still no sponsors over here. Headquarters still underway. Let's go look at the improved parts for a second. All right, these are all well into the 50s, which is really good to see. We'll go ahead and drop you out. I mean, we still need to improve everything, but we're going to bring in one of these other parts that is pretty bad, like this 48. That's going to be fine. In fact, this 59, we're going to drop out and pull in this 50. And actually, come to think of it, drop both of those out, pull in this 50 as well, because that's one of our better engines. And I think that will be fine for now. Try to get everything at least, you know, above 55. I mean, maybe we can go without repairing it. Maybe not. We'll see. Lead designer. What did I just see? Oh. Dilemma. Surely we can do a bit better than Katie Paulson. How about giving her a heave-ho? There are plenty of other good designers out there. What? I'll sort it out. No way. We can lose some morale with him. Really? I mean, I'm not saying she's amazing, but I don't know. What we're using her for right now, which is engine and gearbox, no, we're not going to get much better than that. So I think we keep her for the engine and the gearbox, if nothing else. Maybe we look at firing her before the end of the year to get someone who's good across the board. But no, I think we're fine for right now. Sorry, dude. It's going to lower your morale, but I got to look at the bigger picture here. All right, what do we look at here? So that comes out to, what, 369, 1050, about 1.4 mil, which is definitely better than the other ones. So we will accept you. And we do have 3 offers here now, so we'll go ahead and look at these. Second or above, second or above, second or above, across the board. So the only one that actually gives us anything, which is not much at all, is Wonderluck. So we will take the Wonderluck, even though it's not that great. I mean, I wish it wasn't something that you had to pick. Like, okay, pick which bonus you're actually going for. I wish it was more of along the lines of, if you happen to get second, we'll give you this bonus. But picking it, man, you got to be pretty sure that you're going to get that that place. It's not easy to do. All right, actually, you know what? I just remembered as I was hitting the next button earlier that I didn't actually put another thing in the slot. I was going to wait for the other engine because I knew it's going to come in at 50, but we might as well stick something in that slot while we're waiting. I guess we'll stick this 56. And that will work. Yeah, performance, everything else is ready to go. Goodness. It's going to help us out for making these really, really nice parts. It means we don't have to improve performance of any of our current parts. We can just make something like really high risk and get it maxed out very, very quickly before the end of the season. What was that we just got? I'm not sure what that was. Okay. Yokohama. Designing engine finished. There we go. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So we will definitely drop that one in here. So we're gonna get rid of that 63. Drop this other engine in there. And drop it in there on the performance side as well. Because it has a lot of room to grow. It's currently as good as the one we've got. So both these engines are going to be basically just as good as each other, which is awesome. No, this is really good. I'm really liking where we're at right now. I wish we had messed with the reliability earlier in the season, but that's all right. We have a chance of rain coming up. A few mechanics and I have been wondering if there's any money in the budget to upgrade the factory. Well, we've already upgraded it once. We will definitely try to upgrade it again later. All right, so car. We've got two really solid engines, and I think that's about as good as we're going to get for now. So I do think we go ahead and go for a high risk engine. Definitely want to do those two. And then I guess this one. And this is locked until what? Test track at level 2, which is not going to happen anytime soon. But man, plus 55 top speed, plus 40 top speed, plus 15% reliability for each average component. Well, that's really cool. But no, I think this right here is going to be really fine. 317. That is insane. And we can definitely get that improved once we get it out the door. Yeah, I like it. 1.9 mil, still within our range. Again, we need at least 8.1 mil to cover all the races that we have, assuming we don't win any of the bonus money, which would be, you know, possible. We'll see. So there's at least one risky engine that we're not planning on equipping, but having for next year. And we may swap over to the gears after that. Just have that one engine that we've got really, really awesome. I don't know if we'll do two. We'll see. We'll have to play by ear. All right, everything looks good. Financial management. What, you're not liking how much money I'm spending, huh? Yeah, look, I got this. I'm keeping a very close eye on it. Don't worry about me. I got it. Travel to Munich. Oh, we did get all the sponsors locked in. Yes, we did. All right, so 13th or above, $200,000 would be pretty awesome. Give us a lot of money to put into another part or something. So I'm really hoping we can at least lock that in. All right, fit parts though. Definitely need to take care of this. So if we do something like that, you're not going to be happy. If we swap it around, you're still going to be angry. What else can we do to make you happier? Not really much. We swap around the brakes. What are the two best things? Acceleration and suspension. We can give you the better suspension, I suppose. You're still angry? You've got a really good car. What is going on here? Your performance is virtually identical. I mean, what's going on? Her car's not better than yours. Now, your car is not great to begin with. Don't get me wrong. But I didn't think it was that much better than yours. I guess I can give you the better brakes. That'll make you both content. So I guess we'll go with that. Oh, yeah, Germany. Germany. I mean, it's not a really amazing race for those awesome engines we just put in, but they're still going to be nice. I say awesome. Awesome by our standards. They're probably like half as good as the guys that are running around in first place in this league, so who knows. And definitely raining on practice day. All right, you guys go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and do your setup. All right, that looks pretty good. Tire choice. How long is the weather going to go on for? Quite a while. In fact, it's actually going to get up close to wet range. I don't know if I go to full wets, though. Or do I stick with intermediates? It's hard to say. You know, let's start with wets. It's going to be fine. It's just practice. It'll be all right. And then maybe we'll swap to intermediates after that. We can do 1 and 1, one of each. Probably not the worst idea. We'll just get a little bit of experience on both of them, just in case for race day. Maybe. Less speed balance. And then let's see if we can get a little bit more handling out of stuff. Somewhere around there. It's probably going to be fine. If we're going to do it all, let's just do double up. Just get the levels, you know, locked in. And as far as weight stripping, I mean, we might as well if we're going to do it in the race. And the only parts I really feel comfortable doing this with would be the wings. So I think we're going to knock those down to about 65. Don't want to go that far. We'll do 70. That's a tiny bit of performance out of the stuff. Wait, why did we drop this down? Oh, because it's actually applying what my percentages are over here as well. So because this one's at 61%, it's dropping this down a smidge. That's interesting. Like if I apply this to the other car, it drops that one down. That is peculiar. I hadn't thought about doing that kind of thing, but we're definitely not going to do that because we got to keep these parts as good as they can be. The wings I'm okay with. They already start off pretty good. Not much performance gain. This may not even be worth it, but we're going to run with it. We'll take practice. All right, go ahead and send you out. We're the only ones with wets. You know what? We're going to go ahead and swap back to inners then. If we're the only ones with wets, that may be something's off then. The computer guys probably know what they're doing. Yep, sure enough, it is going to start drying off a little bit. It's going to peak out and then start coming back down again. So the inners is a good decision. Although then Evans goes out with wets. Really? They start changing their minds. Perfect gear ratios. Nice. Stiffer handling, okay. Come on, anything else from you guys? Let's go. Arrow setup is wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and bring, you know what, let's go ahead and bring you both in. It's gonna be fine. Oh wow, speed balance is already excellent. That's not normal. We don't normally get excellence right off the bat. Very, very nice. All right, so let's get you a little bit more downforce maybe. And then put the handling up that direction. And then speed balance right back where it was. Let's try that. We'll stay on the inners, I guess. Yeah, we'll stay on them for a little bit longer. And then you, not super, super great, unfortunately. I actually think you might want the other direction, but we're going to start there and then we'll adjust. It's really just about picking a direction and then seeing the feedback and going from there. Come on, guys. Let's go. I'd really like to get through this race without having to repair a whole bunch of parts like we did last time. I think we could place pretty well if we do. But I'm sure we'll have to repair at least something. Still don't have the reliability up to super high. Man, these guys are running some fast laps. Our best lap is 155. Crazy. They're up to 141s. Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead and bring you both of you guys back in one more time. We only got you out for a little bit of a lap, but at least this way we can do one more final modification, let you guys run for the rest of the time and get some more information from it. Oh, we got up to a great. Great is not bad at all. Went from poor to great. So I bet they want a teeny tiny bit more handling that direction. We'll try that. Let's see, I want to kind of keep the speed bounce where I want it. And then downforce went from very poor to okay, so you probably want more downforce. Which I just realized is going to change the speed bounce, so I need to mess with that even more. Probably don't want quite that much handling change. I don't know. I do want some, but not that much. Alright, we'll try it. If it gets worse comes to worse, we just go back to the grate and that's going to be fine. Stay on the inners? Yep, definitely going to stay on the inners. Alright, so you went from good to poor. Good, poor, so you actually want the downforce to go the other direction. Probably not quite that much. That was good. Maybe a smidge more. Alright, and then you went from poor to good, and so now we're handling is even up further, so maybe that'll be better. And went from very poor to okay, and now the speed balance is in further, so yeah, let's try this actually. I guess Kenny had less changes overall. I guess a lot of the other people are around 150 somethings and stuff, but man, those 140s are insanely fast. Those people must be, they probably need to be promoted up to the, the next highest league just so we have a chance to compete against whoever's up there, because they're obviously really, really good. Arrow is better. Nice. Downforce is great. That's what I like to see. Handling, they're loving it. That's really, really good. $153. We definitely did better. What about Lao? 154. Not too bad. We're up in kind of in the mix of the pack. That's not too bad. Oh, well, now we're getting dropping back down a little bit, but 12 and 14. Hey, if we hit 12 like we do in practice. Oh, there we go. They're starting to drop us. They just hadn't quite come on their good laps. Oh, well. Quite a few people went out on wets. I'm kind of surprised they stayed on wets that long. Alex Rogers is nowhere good enough to drive in the European Racing Series. Really? Everything else is fine. Silly social media. Social media in a video game. Still trolling. Alright. So we are getting rain. Decent amount of rain, but I mean, it sounds like a decent amount of rain, but apparently it's not going to stick to the road too much. So, should be able to just go with intermediates. Intermediate tires wear more slowly. It's tempting. That's actually very, very tempting. Let's just go with the performance increase. And, yeah, you too. Alright, so good, poor, good. So we're back to good again. I wonder if excellent's in the middle there somewhere, or what? You know, let's try. Let's go and stick in the middle. I can't imagine it'll get worse than good between the two. That'd be a little weird. And then we went from very poor to okay to great on the speed balance, which is awesome. We're just going to put a smidge on the other side. That's going to be fine. Poor, good, still good. Wonder if you want it like right on the edge. I think something like that. I think that'll be pretty good. Do we go out with inners, or is it going to be enough water on the tracks to do inners? I don't actually know. I think we're going to do it. I mean, I feel like it's going to stop raining very briefly, but it's going to come back again. So hopefully that'll work out for us. Let's give you one less lap than the other guy, and that way he can come in with one lap after you. Hopefully. Oh, wow. Great. Excellent. Excellent. That's what we like to see. In fact, I don't know if I'm going to touch it. But technically, I could probably lower the downforce a smidge. Chase a excellent there, but that's not much. Go ahead and go with 12. That's going to be fine. And then weight stripping, I think we're good with a 20. Yeah, it's going to be fine for now. It's not much, but it's something. And start race. Wow, everybody else is going out on slicks, huh? Here we are again. Maybe making a mistake. I don't know. I mean, we're coming out with it raining, though. It seems like a crazy thing to... Maybe it's just not enough water on the track, then. Wow, these guys are bunched up big time. What? What? They pushed us off into the dirt. I don't know if I've seen that happen before. Oh, that's right. They added in. I think that's one of the things they've added in one of the patches, where your ability to run wide and cut things and stuff like that. So I guess that's what just happened. Wow. Oh, I guess we can speed it up. I think it's going to get wet enough for inners. It just may not get wet enough fast enough for us to make it worthwhile. Everybody else is still pushing fairly hard. Let's go ahead and come back a little bit on the tires. It's starting to get pretty hot. And go ahead and come back on the engine too. We don't want to kill our engines. They're not super reliable at the moment. More on the tires. No, I'm not gonna come back on slicks. It's about to get wet again here in like 2 laps. Hold on. Come on, let's go. Come on, wet. I just need the wet to come back. One more lap and it should be back again. Still pushing them pretty hard on the engine, so probably should cut that back a little bit now. We dropped down to 10th place. Ouch. It's because we're on those inners and it's not wet enough. Come on, rain. Come back. Come back. If we don't lose too much tread on our tires, we might have a tiny advantage once it starts getting wet again. Because they'll have to pit to get more tire changes, and maybe we can stay out for just a hair longer. There we go. There's the rain. I was going to say, it's got to start getting wet soon. Already down to halfway, though, on the tires, though. A couple other guys have come in for inners already. I'll start conserving the tires a little bit longer. I really need to get a few more laps out of these. At least 3 or 4 more laps. Come on, rain. Let's go. The more it rains, the better it is for me because the other guys are on the wrong tires. We're starting to cool off just a hair too much, probably. It does look like it's going to keep raining for quite a while, so coming back out on inners after this is probably the right strategy still. I'm surprised these guys still haven't come in for better tires. I mean, I guess the slicks are still good for a little longer, but not by much. Can you make it 2 more laps? I don't know if you can or not. We start pushing the engine a little bit more. We got to burn through some of this gas since we're going to have to change tires before we get an empty gas tank anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and pit you, I suppose. We've got to. We can come back on inners. It looks like it's fine. It's borderline, but it's going to be fine. And fuel options, 20 laps left. So let's go ahead and make sure you have at least 10, 10.45. I think that's going to be fine. Let me check real quick, actually. We'll shave off a second if I change it. No, it won't. Parts are looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I think fast is worth the risk. Alright, Lau, you're going to have to go out for one more lap. We can't stack you guys up. Alright, you'll be pitting next time. Fuel options, you have 19 laps left. So let's go about 9 and some change maybe. And parts are not looking amazingly great. Normally I hate to do this, but let's go ahead and fix it. And maybe that's the only fix we have to do. I don't know. We'll see. Apparently there's a small chance if we go on fast. Ah, come on, making a mistake. Terrible pit stop, guys. Terrible. Come on, Lau. Let's get out there. There you go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it was, I mean, considering what we had to do, it was a fairly decent pit stop overall. Still a tiny bit of water on the tracks. I don't know. It may dry up before the end of the race. We may have to swap over to slicks at some point, but hoping it stays a little bit damp. Well, we're up to 17th for Lau and 14th for Chi. I'll go ahead and drip back off a little bit more. It's going to push you just a smidge. Car condition's not great though, but we're going to try. Oh, our two drivers are stacked against each other right now. Yeah, we will probably have to do something with your gears next time you pit. In fact, we definitely will. Which is unfortunate. I'd really like you to make it long enough to see what's going to happen with these, with the water on the tracks, though. If we have to swap out the tires. Not to mention burn a bunch of fuel, because you ain't got enough to, if we fill you up completely, you're not going to have enough to get all the way to the end of the race right now. I think you have to get at least a lap 17 for us to be able to put 12 laps in and get you to the end of the race. Come on, we gotta get up to 13th spot, guys. Come on. You guys are battling each other. I mean, I could have one of you let the other one through, but hoping they'll just separate here in a minute. How's gears? You're doing mostly okay. I mean, the 13 guy is right in front of you. Come on. Let's push a little bit forward. Harder. I think we're going to have to pit next time. Yep. Don't know if it was enough time, but we're gonna have to get you in. And then it does look like the water's about to start coming off the track, so let's go ahead and get you in slicks or softs. I mean, oh, the fuel is so tight. Got to fix that. I'm hoping everything else can stick around. Apparently, it does not make much difference. We'll just go balance for now. What about you, Lau? You got any? That's not what I want. Cancel. Okay, condition. You might be able to make it to the end without doing anything. Come on, Chi. Let's get a good pit here. Good pit. Ah, not a mistake. Come on, guys. That was bad. Oh, the safety car's out. Really? All right, well, you're definitely going to be pitting. And you're going to be going towards softs as well. You're going to get 11 and some change. Technically, you can probably settle for 10 and some change because I think we're going to get lapped by the first place guy, right? No, we're not going to mess with it. And then, yeah, let's go fast. It's going to be fine. Nope, you're not coming in for inners. You're about to be driving so slow that it's not going to matter. Are you like right behind the pace car? I think you are, right? Oh, I thought it was in front of you. Oh, it's behind you. I was looking at the wrong thing. I guess everybody else is conserving right now, so there's no point in us doing anything but the same since we're not passing anybody right now. I mean, maybe we should have fixed more things. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if everybody else is pitting right now, we're all kind of coming out with the same level of, you know, fuel and tire readiness, stuff like that, where nobody else has to pit for the rest of the race. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not. We'll have to see. And by do this, I mean get up to at least 13 to get our sponsor. Come on, guys. Let's get caught back up with the pack. Let's go and bump you guys. Let's go and max it out. Why not? Well, I was up to 14th. 13th is not too far ahead. It's actually apparently got some mechanical problems too. Come on, Lau. You're our only hope. Water's definitely starting to come off the track. We're about to start getting a little bit more traction put on the track, a little more tread. I mean, everybody else went medium, so maybe our performance, our tires are a little bit better performing. We'll see. All right, made it to 13th. Come on, Lau, keep going. Our 12th now. 11th. Go, go, go. Oh, man, you got some bad parts right now. Don't know if there's anything we can do about it, though. Although I guess we should. We should just bring you in and fix your parts and get you back out again. We'll let it go a little longer. Wow, allows up to 10th. Guess you can come slow back down a little bit. I wasn't even paying attention to you. I was watching Lau the whole time. Since I wasn't paying attention to you, let you get your tires so hot, you may have to pull you in just to change your tires anyway. I think you could pit in and get back out, you know, like right behind the 14 car. I think you could stay ahead at the 15 and 16, maybe. Whoa, why is Lau in 4th place? I don't think it's going to last because I don't think his tires are going to last that long, but what? If I lose this front wing, that's sad because we dropped the reliability of it. All right, we got to pull you in. Unfortunately, man, you're up in 8th place. Guess we'll bring you back out on softs. Fuel options, like maybe 2 laps. And then we're just going to fix this part and this part. I think that's all we got time for. Try balanced. Oh, really? Really, Lau? Your gears? Come on, man. Alright, we'll fix you after this one then. We're gonna have to. You're up in 2nd place. What is going on? Why? Why, parts? Why? All right, we've got a picture. So, these parts. All right, yeah, definitely gonna come out on softs. Fuel is fine. Just fix that. Is that the only one we want to do? It's a risk, but I think that's the only one we can do. We'll go balanced. Looks like nothing else is gonna change too much otherwise. Come on, Locke. Go, 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 go. We can go up to high for a little bit, but it's so risky because it'll start degrading the parts even faster. Lau is in that 13th spot that we needed, but man, it's not by much. I have a feeling the guy behind him is going to pass him here in a minute. Come on, man. Your brakes can last 2 more laps. 2 more laps all I need out of your brakes. You know what? This is literally, I think, your last lap. Because I think you still, yeah, you think you've been lapped. We're gonna push it. We're gonna see if we can get that 13th. Oh, nope, I was wrong. We have not been lapped up, probably because of the pit car. So we do need to go 1 more full lap. All right, it says we got low fuel, but I think we're gonna be fine. We just stay on the normal mode, which does mean the 14 starts pushing. There's nothing I can do about it. You, however, might as well. Let's just push it. Maybe you can catch up. I doubt it, but nothing's gonna hurt it. Come on, Lau. Hold on to 13. I think we're okay. I think we got it. There we go. All right. $200,000 is nothing to laugh about. So I'm glad we got that for sure. That's pretty big. I wouldn't say it was a complete disaster, but I mean, still that reliability still getting us. Still getting us. Kruger Motorsport. Why do I not remember Kruger? Is that something that, did they come down from another league or something and I just wasn't paying attention? I didn't realize we had any swaps or anything. Or maybe they just haven't done that well most of the time. I just wasn't worth paying attention to. Well, there's nothing wrong with our car, so we're going to be fine. We're still in 8th spot. Not too far behind 7th and 6th, or even 5th, to be perfectly honest. So we're in striking range still. Come on, let's get some improvements. Overtaking. I bet you can get up to overtaking. Come on, get overtaking 10. Right, not quite. Working on it though. How's your morale? Back up to 100%. Good. Relationship with mechanics, not too bad. Marketability's good. Happiness of the chairman is good. We're supposed to be 9th. We're getting 8th. Only cost us $634,000, which is amazingly awesome. More money for parts. And there's our save. Well, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.